and thinking about what's gonna get repeated. What the, bro? I want away from Michael, boy. Beat it, boy. Beat it, boy. Beat it, boy. All right, live, and I'm getting straight into it. Yo, yo, yo. Oh yeah, we live. Okay. Yo, what up? What's good, everybody? Mark back in here for a orb reading. It's been a little minute since I've been had time to do this. Yeah, I gotta catch up because I really do like Orv, and I know Tower of God has recently came back. You know, with the Urek side story. And if you haven't checked that out, do go check my videos. I put out two episodes for chapters 1 and 2, and videos for chapters 3 and 4. So 5 and 6, you can probably expect that either tomorrow, Wednesday, and then we'll have the new chapter dropping either today. It should be translations, or tomorrow for translations. I probably won't read it until tomorrow. So yeah, I'm hyped for Tower of God to be back, but this is a Orv stream because I am not leaving Orv alone. I do really enjoy the series, so I am still going to keep reading it. So, without further ado, we are on chapter 243. I know it's going to take some time for people to come in and build up because I jumped right into it. So, shout out to anybody that's in and coming in, but I'm getting right into it because and also have like about an hour of time to spare. So, all right, jumping into insect genocide. So I remember when this happened, he used one of his fables, or one of his fables, one of his stories, and it's the insect genocide. You remember this? So a story paid for by the genocide of tens of thousands of weaklings is terribly vulnerable against strong. Wait, I think I read this. Didn't I read this? Yeah, and the Dokkaebi egg cracked. Right, I read this. Oh, I think I'm on the wrong chapter. Then it should be 244 plus. So, yeah, gonna move forward. I actually did remember this. I remember the Dokkaebi egg hatched, and yeah, I read that chapter. So yeah, started off in the wrong place because I actually remember the insect genocide stuff. So yeah, let me get to the right chapter. This is where I believe I left off, 244. So, all right. So, just why are you going this far? And wait, looking back there, weren't people like that? Wait a minute. I, I thought I might have read this too. Did I read a couple extra chapters? I need to go. I need to go look real quick. I feel like I read that too. I thought we watched it. I thought we read up to the when the egg hatched. Dang, it's been like a week and a half, and I don't even remember where I left off. Let me go dive back into the last one. What's this? Oh, this is nothing. Because I felt like I read this too. What chapter is this? Forgive me. I gotta make sure I read the right chapter, cause I felt like I read this already. I feel like I got this wrong. Yeah. So yeah, the insect genocide stuff is here. I see that here. Wait, what does that say? $242. $242. So did I not read 243? Let me go back to 242. I thought I read that. I swear I read that already. What did this end? I read this for sure. And I thought I read this. 241. Oh, you know what? This is throwing me off. That is what's throwing me off. That is what's throwing me off. I think it's numbered wrong. I think it is numbered wrong. Because what does this say? I know for sure I read that. I know for sure I read that. Yeah, I read this. Yeah, I read. Yeah, okay. This is yeah. So I have it. I have it marked wrong. Yeah, I'm about to say I remember all of this. I definitely read this on stream. All right, all right. I got it right. I got it right now. Okay, it's actually 245. That's where I should be. Okay. I'm like I know I'm not tripping. I know I read it when he came back. I know for sure I did that. All right, my bad. Finally caught up. So this is where I left off. So I gotta make sure I update that thumbnail. At some point. In fact, I don't have to do it right now. I can do it right now, but 245. But yeah, I'm throwing myself off because I'm like I know I read when he came back, but I'll update it at the end. All right, so let's get to it. So last I remember, yeah, this is supposed to be Uriel. I remember that, and um, obviously Yo June. So they're in the industrial complex, or at least they start out there in the trash heap with the broken stories and stuff right now. But okay, yeah, I remember. Are you sure it's here? Do you really have to answer as a toy? Constellation, demonic judge of fire, says there's no channel here yet, so it's the only way. Ah, okay. So wait, so because there is the channel, she can't really directly talk to him. Interesting. Wonder why that is. I don't remember why that would be. How can you send messages if there's no channel? Right, that's what I'm saying. Constellation, demonic judge of fire, says that it's possible with a symbolic body in contact with an incarnation. Okay, so only because she's in the toy body and she's touching him. Are you allowed to do this? Constellation, probably not. Demonic Judge of Fire says it's fine as long as the Duke Beats don't find out. Yeah. No, but what about the constellations? For Archangel, Archangel Uriel, the demon realm is forbidden territory. Not only does she have to bear the danger of being here, but it must use up a lot of probability. Demonic Judge of Fire is greatly moved by June Yu's kind heart. Constellation Demonic Judge of Fire says this is all honesty a bit of a pain. So they came here to find Kim, and it's because of the messages that he was getting about his influence spreading. Okay, I remember that. So, why are you trying to so hard to find Doja? That's the same question. I think you misunderstood. I just don't like that there's somebody out here out there impersonating me. It doesn't matter to me if that's Doja or not. Cap. Cap. Demonic Judge of Fire grins, right. Plus there are a lot of useful items in the demon realm. Yeah, she knows Cap. If you laugh one more time, I'm gonna rip that body apart. That's cool. Acting like you don't care about Kim, man. So, because of the disturbance caused by the revolution, Count Selok, we plan to restrict entrance to the industrial complex for the time being. Therefore, we earnestly request that the Gilbo envoy remain here for now. Explosive Ambros. A Marquis of the Gilgamesh Industrial Implex and one of the prime candidates to be the next Duke of the 73rd Realm. Have you finished what you came to say? Yes, then I'll take my leave. You heard that, right? That's how things are. That's how things stand, excuse me. So we finally get the reveal of Duke Seitwitz. So this is the guy running the complex. Okay, so we finally get a reveal what he actually looks like. This is actually a fire design. I like his horns. They're like really nice. His eyes are a little bit slantier than I would like, but this is a great design. I also like the clothing on him. Okay, I like how demons are like dressed like really proper. Unfortunately, you can't leave. Stay here in Cywitz for now and keep an eye on the situation. You realize that the remark could spark a diplomatic issue, yes? You're much too sensitive. It's merely a measure to ensure the safety of our ally industrial complex envoy. Just because one measly little revolutionary, he killed 7 executioners and 2 marquises. I believe it's past the point where he can be called measly. In the revolutionary scenario, the last phase comes into effect once all the executioners within the industrial complex have died. So to be precise, Duke Cywitz is currently in danger. But why is he acting so carefree? So sometimes it's confusing when they don't. The bubbles sometimes can be confusing when like they're talking to themselves and you can't tell whether they're talking to themselves. So that was him talking to himself. Okay, so he's asking why he's so calm. Yeah, why is he so calm? Like, Mans did just murk a couple of your marquises, and some of your executioners are dead. To think a revolutionary would appear just at this time, it must be a blow to your reputation, Your Grace. Is that so? I find it to be amusing. It's been 30 years since the revolutionary appeared in Cywitz. Without events like this coming along, sometimes we're not really living. That sounds like something the constellations would say. Facts. Can we not say so as well? Stories don't belong only to constellations. It's best to gather as many stories as possible before the Demon King selection begins. I, for one, am glad that a strong revolutionary has appeared. If you are so confident in yourself, why are you holding me here? Why do you think? Oh, excuse me. Where these shots are coming from? I'm not even tired. Cywitz lost both his marquises because of the trouble. I have no plans to betray Gilobat. Haha, did I say anything of that nature? I was letting you know just in case. And let me give you some advice just in case. Do you think that Duke Gilomat can become the Demon King? Or the Melodon or Birkin can handle the role? That's not something I can answer. No, you can. Because everyone knows which of the 4 dukes in the 73rd Demon Realm is the strongest. It won't be easy. There are rumors that Melodon is working with Vitas. He's not the only one who can garner support from the constellations. Do you mean the Dogobes will come soon? Then what will follow? The countless stars in the sky will soon flock down here. Then the demon kings of the other realms will react to the constellation's appearance and show themselves one after another. The 73rd Demon Realm is finally becoming a proper battlefield of the scenario. So basically, they're saying that this place that has been off the map for dozens and dozens of years is finally going to get put back on the map. One, because there's going to be a 73rd Demon selection, which I think, I guess the Dukes think it's going to be one of them, but that's got to be Doja, right? Like, but because of that, it's going to put eyes down in the demon realm again because I guess The constellations don't necessarily mess with the demon realm, but I guess with a new demon being born, it would put eyes down there. And the good nature angels beef with the demon kings, if I remember that correctly. So okay, it's becoming real smoke. You have gotten a connection for a channel. I sent a message to the management center, and this why you let the revolution continue? It's just a bit of fun before the Demon King selection truly begins. The constellations enjoy carnage. You are a true demon through and through. I appreciate the compliment. I suppose I'll be able to see your plant running for the first time in a while. The preparations have already been made, so you'll be able to see it soon. Channel B was completed in the Southwest Industrial Complex. Have you already called the Dogabis? So this must be Doge's. So okay, everybody gets a message when Doge's channel got created. Okay. Oh, he's pissed because this is not the way he wanted it done. He probably wanted it done when he became the 73rd Demon King. That way they could all like flock to him and be fans of him. Your Grace, I apologize, but there's an urgent report. Tell me. The plant doesn't have enough operational power. What are you saying? I distinctly told you to be sure there were power reserves. Well, it seems the citizens who came to work were pocketing story fragments. Looks like we have one clever revolutionary. Perhaps he's the reason why the Dokkaebi's moves first. Send the overseer and the slaves to the horizon. They can just collect story fragments again. Actually, we already sent them, but we lost contact with the overseer who went to collect the fragments. Oh, somebody smoked him. Damn! Damn! Somebody smoked him. That's crazy work. It was Yo June, right? It had to be June, right? Looks like the Duke was making some pretty large scale preparations. I've never seen somebody out collecting fragments. This worked out well for us. Haha, you know me. I'm the brain of Minosov. Or did he do it? If you ever become a constellation, that should be your modifier. The brain of Minosov. Bring the slaves over here. We'll start mending those who are more stable. Bah! So this is the baby Dokkaebi. A new sub-scenario has arrived, beginning sub-scenario slave emancipation. If I can't immediately enter a main scenario, with BU's help, I can get sub-scenarios when the chance presents itself. Oh, that's fire. That's fire. So right, because there is a Dokkaebi here, she should be able to create scenarios for him, even if they're small sub scenarios. If I may just be a stopgap, but if I keep getting sub scenarios, I may recover my incarnation to an adequate level before I have to run into the Duke. Dogekin thought to himself, I don't need to rush it. Time is on our side. I've got to prepare to safely get through the demon realm scenario. Ding. A new constellation has entered the channel. Oh, a constellation in the channel already? Oh, a new constellation already? An anonymous constellation stares at the incarnations. Did you hear that message just now? What message? I just heard a message. Do they have lots of extra coins? It's surprising they're sending out messages the moment they got here. I suppose B is getting a deluge of coins too. Doja thought, I hope there's a benign one. They are a benign one. The disposition of the initial viewers determine the nature of the channel. It determines whether the channel is about incarnation seeking or thrill seeking, as well as the sub-scenario's level of annoyance and difficulty. Every detail the Dokkaebis can choose is really on what the viewers want. So that basically sounds like it. Is it like a well? I wonder if it's like a well-known one. Yu Sang has already been hurt, and the Dokkaebi's tricks countless times in the 41st round. Hmm. In order to move forward in the scenarios, BU will have to keep going up against the constellation's desires. The anonymous constellation discloses their modifier. Constellation Novu Reich Snake Boss is dissatisfied with the incarnations here. Damn, he don't like nobody in that mix. You think everybody just will waste of space? Novu Rick Snake Boss. Who is that? I don't remember that name. That's not a good start. Oh boy. Constellation Novu Rick Snake Boss is bored with Zenero's development. Constellation Novu Rick Snake Boss is discontent with the Dokkaebi's clumsy progression. Novu Rick Snake Boss, a constellation who enjoys going into channels subscribed by constellations weaker and poorer than him to make a mess of the scenarios there. What a sick dude. Like, but you know what? Those kind of people exist. I don't know if you've ever seen that reminds me of there are these YouTube channels, and most like a lot of them are like positive ones, but like there are YouTube channels where people go into like people with really low sub counts, and they go in there and they troll them. Like I don't know if you guys seen those type of videos, but there are videos where people go into like people who will like live stream. Like for instance, right now, I don't have a lot of people in the stream. There could be a big YouTuber who comes in here and trolls me and records it for content. Like that's what that reminds me of. It sounds like he's a constellation, but not a big constellation, and so he only enjoys like watching like low level production going on and messing with the person with a low level, or messing with the scenario in this case, because it's a low level scenario, and low level incarnations around. That's actually pretty screwed up. But if he's actually a snake, I'm not surprised by that kind of nature. But I just think that's kind of messy to be doing that. Wants some Reich Snake Boss wants some stimulation. Constellation Naru Snake Boss doesn't want the collection of slaves to live. Naru Snake Boss says that all these incarnations who cooperated with the enemy should be killed. Constellation Novu Reich Snake Boss I'm gonna stop saying that. Declares that they will give coins to any citizens that kill collection slaves. Yo, that's really crazy. Cause these are just beings with no stories. They don't even have any essence. And he's gonna give people coin. Well, first of all, they don't even get coins down here, so of course they're gonna be desperate for coins. They about to go out and just start smoking these little. That's nasty work. Yo, that's actually nasty work, because if y'all don't get coins in y'all scenario, of course you would. Yo, that's really crazy. Oh man, it's about to be pandemonium. Look, boy with the axe in his hand says, "Say what?" Yo, he ain't gonna waste no time. His second nature says, "Say less." Wait, what do you think you're doing? Or hey, are you serious? That's not the way. Just because they're collection slaves doesn't mean they lost their intelligence. Some of them are still cognizant. Most of them already sold their souls to the Duke. Yeah, I mean he got a point, but still, but not all of them. You know that too. That are basically already dead anyway. Let go. Constellation overrated the say while is excited by the intensified conflict. Declares he will bestow 3,000 coins on the incarnation who kills the most collection slaves. That is dirty. That's dirty work. Let's just kill them. We've got to live ourselves. Exactly, Eileen. Let's just kill them and leave. Out of the way, Mark. If you don't move. Wait a minute. That's right. Did Kim say something? Because Kim's a constellation too. This is what scenarios are like. Noble Right Snake Paws is enjoying the incarnation's reactions. Oh, those are giving thought to himself. There's nothing that can be stopped. Okay. 300 coins for this body. Sir? Coins are great, but don't you think it's too small a sum? A 300 at 300 coins a person, if you I know I gotta stop saying that word on YouTube. If you murk everyone here, that might come to about 10,000 coins. And he said that he'd give 3,000 to you if you also murk the collection slaves. So altogether, that'd be 13,000 coins. Sure, that amount is nothing to sniff at, but what will you all do with the 13,000 coins? At best, you would buy a few weak skills and some mediocre gear, and the coins would all be gone. So, what's your next move? I don't, Mr. Revolutionary. Now that a channel is open, constellations will come flooding in. I don't know if that's true. Not until the scenario gets better. Don't sell your story for a measly coin. If you really must, at least get paid for what it's worth. Glowers at you. Snake Boss displays strong anger towards you. Yeah, cause you messing up his flow, bro. You messing up his flow. Like this is what he do. Snake Balls because a bounty hunter scenario. Ooh, we gotta put a bounty on Kim's head. That's crazy. Other Dokkaebies would have allowed a bounty hunter scenario without hesitation. Wouldn't be, but BU wouldn't do that. Bah. But damn, BU being attacked? What's going on? Bright Sneaker requests a bounty scenario. We're gonna request a bounty scenario. Ooh, it's hurting her. Oh wow. Despite the common misconception, Dokkaebies don't intentionally stage the most sensible scenes possible. As born streamers, they have a strong instinct to want to create the scenario that the majority of beings desire. All Dokkaebies have those instincts. BU is currently fighting against the instinct to accept the request of the constellation subscribe to the channel. Also, basically, she don't want to put the bounty scenario up to hunt Doja because obviously it's personal for her, and so she's fighting against her nature. That's actually interesting. I imagine this will be the first time we see something like this, especially as later on in the story she'll probably get older and grow. Wow, I didn't know something like that could happen. It must be even harder for a baby Dokkaebi like BU to suppress that instinct. There's more than one subscriber to this channel. Constellation Demon King of Salvation does not agree with activating a balance snare. Right, it's him. That's what I was gonna say. I thought he's gonna use his ability to as somebody who's a constellation subscribed to the channel. He should be able to counter that. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Constellation Nobu Right Boss is appalled. The story you wasn't want the story you want isn't here, Snakehead. We're busy, so get lost. Well said. Demon King of Salvation does not agree with activating the bounty hunter scenario. Did you see that? The Demon King of Salvation, the constellation that was on Earth, seems to have come to our channel. Oh, that's right. They don't know that it's Kim. That's right. That's right. Okay. Right, Snake Boss is below their top. It's furious that a mere incarnation looking down on them resents the fact that a constellation he's never seen nor heard of opposed this plan. Right, so he don't even know who Kim is. That's actually interesting. Right, because he wouldn't, because he doesn't visit the popular channels, so he wouldn't know of who Kim is as a constellation. Looks like this guy's pretty angry now. Looks around to find the Demon King of Salvation. Plus, he doesn't seem to know that I am also. Yeah, he doesn't. Doja Kim thought to himself, I'd better call some constellations to the channel now. That way, I'll have the upper hand in the Demon King selection, which will follow the revolutionary scenario. So, well, you can't call Uriel because she's busy, but he probably calls Monkey King, right? Because it was a Uriel, Monkey King, Secret Plotter, and Scribe. I think are his biggest fans when they watch him on the other stream. So maybe he can bring them over. He brings them over though. Like it's lit. It's lit in this complex. Constellation Novu Reich is surprised by the rumor he hears about the Demon King of Salvation. Luckily, he's spreading rumors for me. And he has seen the Demon King of Salvation. If the secret plotter were here, and I literally just talked about the secret plotter, he'd have talked me up with some sort of message about how he admired my plan. Calls his clique to join him. Novoreg Snakeball calls his clique to join him. This man has a clique. Okay. The new constellations reveal their modifiers. Oh wow, he does have a clique. So what are these just low level constellations that hang out together? Constellation Nail Eating Rat. Yeah, sounds like it. Is looking for fingernails of falling. What? His name is Nail Eating Rat and he eats fingernails? That is nasty work. Dog who threw himself into the flames is curious about the channel's incarnations. It's like a zoo in here. Warns the Demon King of Salvation. Declares that the 12 Zodiacs Nebula is taking over the channel. Declares that the 12 Zodiacs Nebula is taking over the channel. Whatever that is. I guess that's what they are because I think Snake and Rat and Dog, I guess they are part of the what Chinese zodiac, right? Doja thought now that there are more subscribers, there just needs to be more variety. We need a constellation that will manage the quality of the channel to find someone like that. Hyung, what are you doing? The Anaya in the fall flinches in surprise. I'll murk you if you mention the Demon King of Salvation to other constellations. I was just going to brag a little that I got a message. You'll get punished for that. The Demon King of Salvation is a scary guy. All right. You know the Demon King of Salvation. Well. You know the Demon King of Salvation. Well, are you close? Close enough that I can tell you on you if you screw around. Are you gonna tell? Depends on what you do. Is looking for somewhere to vent their anger. Constellation Nail, writing, eating rat is curious about you. When night falls, assemble all the nobles. Pardon, but as you wish. The channel was open without any notice. I don't know what Dokubi was behind it, but I can't let this opportunity go to waste. Constellation Nail Eating Rat wonders how strong you are. And odds of having constellations with Snake or Rat in their modifier, but they're constellations nonetheless. I may not know the circumstances, but this is a golden opportunity. You don't plan to face a revolutionary when the plant currently can't even operate, do you? If all the other executioners pass, the revolutionary will gain the power to murk you. Of course, that is the man running around where that's if the man running around were the real revolutionary. What do you mean? Never mind that. So he knows that Kim's not the real revolutionary. That's interesting. How would he know that? Never mind that. Have you decided whose side you'll stand on? That's kind of crazy that he knows who it is. Pardon, I'm Gilgamesh Marquise. Have you decided? There's an overwhelming advantage in the Demon King selection for the Duke that first gets a channel, and Cywitz has the strongest story in the 73rd Demon Realm. Oh, he does switch sides. Hail to the new king. Oh, he does switch sides. Damn, bro was just talking about how he's not an op, and he just switched over anyway. Nasty work. Nasty work. And that's the chapter. Okay, not a bad chapter. A lot going on, especially with the channel opening, and now they have a couple constellations watching. Okay, not bad, not bad. Just give me 1 second. I need to get some water. Be right back. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh boy. All right. No time, no time, no time. Here we go. All right, just want to get a quick drink. All right, I'm gonna do 2 more chapters here, and that should, because where we're at now. 240. So I did 245, 246. That'll leave us at 248. Moving on to 249. So I need to remember that for next time. Okay. I hope I'm getting close. I don't know what the current up-to-date chapter is. Am I like maybe 20 chapters away? That's not bad. I gotta stream. If I stream at least twice a week, do 4 or 5 chapters a week, I should be able to catch up within like 2 weeks. So I gotta remember to stay on top of that. All right. Moving on. All right. So are we back to? Okay. Yeah, we're back in the collection slaves. Okay, Eileen, Mark, please take care of the collection slaves. And BU, could you jam the channel for a bit? Little good can come from our animal friends hearing what I'm about to say. That's actually fire that you have that type of control over a channel. Hi Young, how many constellations are you talking to right now? About 3. Wow, he's really made some friends. I know like the dragon is one of them, but who are the other 2? One's the flame dragon, I suppose, right? Yeah, and who are the other 2? Actually, might be like more like 5. What? He's just chatting with constellations? I don't understand that. How are you just chatting with constellations? Like the dragon, I get because they were like they met and they were close, but maybe they're friends of the dragon. Maybe that's it. Okay. To be more accurate, I'd say nine or okay. This man's playing. Well, if I include the ones who take a long while to respond, it might be 15. I'm not even about to play with this guy. The unidentified wall has a few special features, one of which is one-on-one chatting that Hyun gained access to recently. Also, he's all talking to them individually. It's not a group chat. But how did he even? It's an amazing skill that allows him to send messages to any being with a modifier with a star stream scenarios. You talk with 15 people in that short amount of time. It wasn't that hard. It's difficult for me to even talk with one person. But why do you ask? I want to call for someone. Who? Doja Kim thought to himself. I can't control the guys I need to call with my own strength right now. It was such a struggle to get this far. So, sure, the darn scenarios are tough, but honestly, the constellations were the roughest part for me. All those darn bounty scenarios, plus it was the fate they implied, excuse me, they imposed on me that led me to here to the demon realm. Yeah, basically they pretty much just jumped him and forced him to kind of become like the demon king. Well, he it was his plan ultimately, but he didn't have too much choice. But I really want to call one of them here now? That's the Black Dragon. There's the Monkey King and his queen. Okay, so yeah, I know all those constellations. I'm sure there are good constellations out there, but that doesn't change the fact that there's like, constellations. Why aren't you saying anything? Is it a good idea to call them again? Are you worried about something? Tell me. I like to listen to people's stories. It should be someone who likes listening to stories. Jun Yu is a hotshot, so this is a new character. Should be someone who's tasted the bitterness of reality. June doesn't really listen to others, so maybe the new person should be a good listener. The results of my comment was a character whose eyes can see the stars of the world and whose ears will listen. Oh, so that's how he was. Okay, that's how he came up with the comment, and Okay, I got it. I understand how he was created now. Okay, there were some people I thought were bad. I thought they were all bad in general. Some of them would bully others and talk trash about them, and some of them committed truly horrendous acts. It sounds like you really hated those people. I thought I did, but I'm not sure anymore. Some of them were better than I thought, and others were even acted differently than I'd known them to before. I don't know which version is their true selves. I can no longer decide which part was reality or how much was fake. It's tricky for me to understand your issue exactly, but doesn't that mean you want to know more about those people? That's a good point, actually. They seem like bad guys, but some of them might actually be good. Basically, you started to expect more from them. Did it sound that hopeful to them? If that's the case, you just need to keep talking with them. If you do, you may find whether they're good or bad people. There's no point in talking to them. Why? It's just I think everyone surrounds themselves with a giant wall. We may be talking like this right now, but if you know it too, right? The fourth wall stares at you. What we can share with each other is extremely limited. Without something like a wall, none of us would be able to bear it. We'd be so safe sharing everything only to face doubt and rejection. We'd be so sad if we were shared everything only to face doubt and rejection. That's why everyone has a wall and communication is impossible. Oh, this is a good way to talk about communication between people. But there's a simple solution. You can just write on the wall, huh? There's somebody else on the other side of the wall, right? Whether it's paint or poo, just leave something on the wall, then the other person can recognize it. What's the point of that? There's not really a point. What's important is that you left something there, but others won't know what's on the opposite side of the wall. Still, well, the wall would have changed, and someday someone might read it. So I'm not understanding this to be like creating a boundaries for yourself. If you create boundaries for yourself, and you can, and like one day you have to communicate them those boundaries. I think I'm understanding that. I think that's the idea behind this. I'm not exactly sure. Did you ever give advice like this to the constellations? Huh? Well, I think I understand a little why those constellations will open up to me. Okay, Hi Young, could you contact this guy who? Boom. The fifth night has fallen. And is that the Dukes? Yeah, but say the industrial complex is on fire. 10. Tell all the. I said 10. Tell all the citizens to gather. Oh, there's people out here smoking people. Those can wonder what are they playing at. Never mind. I should think of positives. This might actually be an opportunity. Hi Young, take care of the executioners. Don't take any of the other nobles yourself. Got it. Oh, that's the Marquise guy. That's a fire form. He's like a pig or something, right? Or I don't know what he is, but that's a. I like his like that demon like form. I don't know what my cat is here doing. Are you the revolutionary? Marquise Ombres. It's Ombros, not Ombres. You recognize me, but aren't running away. I thought you were destined to have a long life, but you're not as bright as I thought. Sure, I'd run away if I thought I'd lose Ombres. I said it's Ombros. Bookmark number 5. Keep. Oh, we rumbling. Oh, we actually fighting. Activated personal skill miniaturization. Activated skill electrification. Brilliant explosion. Oh, okay. Kim actually fighting. That was actually pretty fired in the chapter. All right. Well, I don't have really much to say. Let's just jump into it, and this will be the last one I do. So, yeah, this will be the last one I do, and I'll leave us at 248. But we're making good progress. What is the current up to date? Like, hold on. What is the current up to date chapter? 252. Oh, oh, I'm very close. This came out April 28th. Yeah, I'm actually very close. Holy. Okay, no, I thought it was like 270 or something. Oh, I'm right around the corner, baby. I'm right around the corner. Oh, read 7 more new episodes on the app. Oh, I'm 7 episodes out. Oh, these are just the free ones that I can read. Okay, so if I'm 7 episodes out, then 259. I'm still not that far behind. Okay, well I can still catch up. That's good. Okay, I think I skipped one. 247. Okay, yeah, I'm actually not that far out. That's good. All right. So yeah, so I'm less than well at the I'm about 10 chapters out. So yeah, I can reach there as long as I do like 4 or 5 a stream. All right, so this will be the last one I do. We got Kim versus Ombres. So he throws down some fire like ability explosion. You slippery rat, constellation nail eating rat. Detest. That's hilarious. You slippery rat, constellation nail eating rat. Detest demon Ombres' remark. That's actual comedy. Just so I'm surprised he fighting like this. How long is his incarnation gonna hold up? Huh? You know, I'm not surprised Kim doesn't have a problem with him. It's his body. Oh my god. Constellation shocked by your power. Rah. Oh yeah, they. I guess he didn't. He never showed that much power. You've used too much power for your incarnation to handle. Revolutionary revolution. Yeah, that's what I thought. A significant portion of your incarnation has been damaged. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm like, yo, bro, you ain't. I don't think he's ever used the Pilgrim electrification in this form. So yeah, I'm not surprised this shit's about to like crumble immediately. Excuse me. New constellations have entered the channel. Oh, that's fire. So is it ones other than those Zodiac guys? I wonder if it's like people who are actually watching the scenario, because I guess the scenario is getting a little bit exciting. So, um, they're crawling out here even without their plant. This is basically the Duke bringing upon the scenarios in with his own two hands. The revolutionaries right here before us, just a little bit more. Rumble. Is it exploding? Foot. Crunch. Did that just come out the ground? What is that? Oh, the whole joint was a machine. Oh, that's nasty work. I don't know how Kim's gonna be something like this. He doesn't have the incarnation to fight something that huge. The plant is operational, so the plant's a whole thing. How? Right, right. That's what I'm saying. How? What? Oh, this is crazy. Yeah, like no matter how strong he is, he can't deal with this. Not in this form. Your incarnation stories have been gravely damaged. Oh shit. Cough. Consume a new story or enter a main scenario. Ooh, baby. So don't tell me this is gonna get real cliche and Yo June gonna come rescue him. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that it's gonna be that cliche. Like I wouldn't hate to see it, but that's what it looked like it's about to happen. Because we know, since we know he's down there. Constellation Nauvoo Reich boss enjoy seeing you in that state. Nail eating bat takes pleasure in your hardships. A minority of the constellations hope you struggle with even more torturous pain. Oh, a minority of them, so not the majority of them in there. I barely got the channel open, but none of the constellations are on my side. Oh shoot! Just how did they activate the plant anyway? Constellation, the prisoner of the golden handbag, looks closely while tugging his hair. Oh, sorry, that was itch. My man's is in the chat, and I don't mean my own chat. I mean in Kim Doja's chat. My man's has reached the chat. He really did. So I guess Young did talk to Golden Headband, and he reached the channel. Oh, that's gas. That's my man's. Looks closely while tugging his hair. What? My man, the Monkey King. Wait a minute. The Great Sage really came? Constellation Prisoner Golden Ram squints at your clothing. Maybe he can't recognize me because the stories cover my face. Right. The story would be covering his face. I remember a couple of you guys told me that they can't recognize him. That's why he looks different. Oh, so he won't be able to tell it's Kim. Prisoner of the Golden Headband. It is me. He's gonna tell him it's him. Constantly prisoner go ahead, but is astonished by your identity. He figured it out. He did say he looked at his clothing. He told him it's him. Constellation Prisoner Goldman asks how you managed to stay alive. Prisoner Gold Handband wonders why you're in a place like this. Prisoner Gold, he's excited to see Kim. That's fire. I like shit. See, I like shit like that. I like shit like that. I actually like stuff like that. Like Prisoner Gold Handband really has an attachment to Kim, and is happy to see he's alive. That's fire. I like that. Okay, Great Sage. I'm so happy to see you again. And he tells it back to him. And look at his reaction! Look at his reaction! That's good energy, Kim. I don't even know if Kim lying or if he's serious, but that's top tier manipulation if he play it. But that's gas. I like that. Prisoner Golden Headband opens and closes his mouth for a time. He's That's fire. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Is that hair? Okay, I see this little star thing. Hair, swish. Is this the great sage's hair? Did he just give him some of his hair? Did he just tear his hair out and give it to him? Will that like heal him or something? Your understanding of the character Prisoner of the Golden Headbands increased slightly. The fact that I'm here is a secret. You know that, don't you? Constellation and nods. But how did you... June, you. Are you okay? Right, I'm still June. I guess it's about time I tell Hyung a real name, too. Constellation, Prisoner of the Gold makes a puzzled face. Right, because your name shouldn't be June Yu. You told him who he was. How's it going out there? Not good. They're bulldozing the industrial complex looking for you. Yeah, he probably smoking a lot of people. What about the executioners? There's only one left, and he keeps running away. Make sure you get them. That's the only way we get the Duke. Hey, are you okay? Yeah, your damaged story is falling apart. The exile penalty has begun again. I'm about to say, yeah, you still should be in bad shape. The structure of your incarnation is in danger. BU, snap. A new sub scenario has arrived. Oh, BU is clutch. That's clutch. Story mending. Clear conditions recover your damaged physical incarnation structure above a certain level. Difficulty D. Participating in the sub scenario alleviates the exile penalty. That's actually very clutch to have that. Okay. Constantly prisoner golden handband is interesting in how you use the scenarios. You receive 800 coins. Obtaining a sub scenario delaying the destruction of your physical incarnation. Where's Eileen? She should be with Mark helping the citizens escape. Citizens evacuate. But he's still getting smoked. Damn, he just smoking people. Duke Sywitz is he is a dirty dog. And he turned into goop. Is this the end? Ah, Duke. Duke. Oh, this is his man's. And he threw him in the shredder. He threw him in the shredder. The bull who just pledged loyalty to him. Oh, I don't like this Silence dude. I don't like him. I don't like him. And that's the end of the chapter. Wow, that's really good stuff. I like that a lot. The ending is really shaping up pretty well. I was a little bit hesitant, especially how slowly starting this what do you call it? This arc has been. It's been a little bit weird, like with Kim like getting like not being a part of the main story and none of the main characters not being a part of it. Him okay, like this use would be you to help sustain his incarnation. That's genius. I wonder if that was big brain him like foreseeing something. If he knew he was gonna be banished and he had the Dokubi egg and it could help sustain him until he hits a main scenario. That's like genius. Like it's really genius like foreshadowing for him to like predict that. But also Duke Sywitz like in this machine, I don't know how he fights against this because even if his like he's repaired a little bit, I guess, or is alleviated, he still can't like access his true power to fight this giant machine. And like I don't think this is going to be as simple. Um, I don't think anybody can help him either. I don't think Jai Young can fight against that either. Like that's a huge machine, and it's just stomping people out. So I don't even know what he's gonna do. My only guess is that Jun Yu's gonna pop up with Uriel, and they'll maybe fight together again. That'll be cool. But again, I hate cliches and the overuse stuff. Like we've seen that happen before, so I hope that's not what happens. But I don't see how he wins this fight. So other than that, thank you for anybody that stopped in. I know nobody really chatted in the chat. That's okay. It's not a big deal. I'm not harping on anything like that. I have been away for a little bit over a week or two, since I've read this again. So thank you for anybody. I see I do have a few guys. Thank you for watching. This will be on playback, so I know a couple of you guys will watch it anyway. But anybody here that enjoys my Tower of God content, I will be putting out the episodes of the chapters of 5 and 6 review. That should be out tomorrow, late tomorrow. If not, it'll be Wednesday, but it should be late tomorrow. And then the new chapter drops tomorrow too. I know it's like there are non-translations out right now, but I haven't looked at anything besides what was posted in my Discord. There's only 2 pages that I looked at, so hype for the Urex scenario. But do look out for another Orb stream at some point this week, whether it'll be Friday or Saturday, but it'll definitely come. So till then, I'll see you. Please be on the lookout. If when I do my, I want to put that out there. When I do my my chapter 7 of the Urex side story review, I plan to stream. So if I can get chapters 5 and 6 done tomorrow, then I'll do my chapter 7 review probably on Thursday. And if Friday or Saturday I can stream and we can talk about chapter 7, I'd love to do that because I missed my Tower of God stream, so I'm trying to do the one this week. Other than that, peace, guys.